drag race fans, tonight the Downforce Growmasters Next Gen Cup Series unloads for round number 3 here tonight at season 16, Nashville Superspeedway. Glad to see everybody out there already in chat here tonight. Brian Odell, Brennan Kennedy. We've also got Mr. James Doer out there in chat here tonight, and pretty good turnout on the racing surface here in the lobby tonight too. Looks like 24 drivers at the present time. Of course, they were here last season as well, and I believe they had 19 drivers, what I counted, to start things off there. So a little bit bigger of a field here tonight, but not too much. Still should be some good racing. Of course, a couple of, or a new name really to me, is going to be coming out here tonight. Oh, where did he go? There he is. Tyler White in the number 11. Of course, he's not new to Downforce, but he is new to all of us. So, of course, we wish him and, well, everybody else out here the best race here tonight. 3 cautions last season. That does go with the 2 stages as well. So, 1 regular caution overall for 12 laps of the 140 laps that they ran, 7 lead changes. So Vinny Maestas coming away with the victory last season here at Nashville Superspeedway. But tonight, of course, new season. Same track, new season, pretty much same drivers. However, we do got a few of them newcomers. Now 1 more race after tonight before we get into Christmas and New Year's break, Iowa next week. But glad to see everybody popping in now. It looks like Dylan coming in here, putting in his 9,000 cents in on his predictions for Christmas tree or Christmas presents out there. That's what he's saying for yellows. But Dylan, if we have that many, I'm retiring, I'm done, and you're going to have to do it from then on out. So just letting you know, I'm tired of the yellows, and I think these guys are too. But taking a look at our pre-race analytics here, an air temp of 66, a track temp of 69, 140 laps, 200 miles, no tire limits, 100% fuel. They'll definitely be able to go the first stage, and then they'll run it. They'll pit on the second stage, and then it'll be, I think they'll have to pit again in the last stage, but then, you know, it could only be a 1-stopper during that last stint of the run here tonight. It is 100% fuel. 45-mile-an-hour pit road here this evening with a pace speed of 55. And they'll be getting into qualifying here in just a few moments. But coming into round number 3, of course, round 2, last week, of course, I was not here, I was sick. Ryan Patty coming in with the win there at Michigan, grabbing his first win of the season. I think he's probably only going to be able to make a handful of races, we don't know. But he, you know, grabbing the victory out there last week. Looks like Jeff finished 2nd, and Caden Henry finished in that 3rd spot. So they had 6 cautions last week, so not too many, but for Michigan, I mean, that's up there in a way, but not bad. Didn't look like it was a bad race at all. But we'll get more on that here coming up. We're going to take a look at our point standings coming in too tonight. Jeff Hollingsworth up in the top spot at 111 points. Caden Henry is down a spot into 2nd at 108, 3 behind Jeff. Only got the top 12 up here. Bentley Glacier up a spot, down a spot as well into 3rd at 101, 10 behind the leader and 7 behind Caden. Todd McGregor up a spot into 4th at 79. 32 behind the leader and 22 behind Bentley. Kevin Gunther up 7 positions from last week into the 5th spot at an even 70. 41 behind the leader and 9 behind Todd. Charlie Woods, that's Mr. Charles there. He is up a spot into 6th at 69 points, 42 behind the leader and 1 behind Kevin. Paul Crumrah right now, second quickest in practice. He is going to be down 3 spots into 7th at 68 points, 43 behind the leader and 1 behind Charlie. Dave Hunt and Michael Whitaker are coming in too tonight, tied for the 8th position. Michael up 6 spots from last week. And both of them at 61 points, 50 behind the leader and 7 behind Paul. Ryan Patty there in 10th at 58, 53 behind the leader and 3 behind Michael and Dave. Rick Ellison up 6 spots into that 11th spot. 52 behind the 52 points, 59 behind the leader and 6 behind Ryan. And Bob Lacavara is down a spot, still in the top 12 and 12th at a even 50, 61 behind the leader and 2 behind Rick. Of course, the season really, folks, is just really getting underway. Well, we got a whole lot of racing still yet to go throughout the throughout the season. Still a whole lot of laps to put down, and a whole lot of other things can happen too. We hope not, but they can, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. But coming down to the final 30 seconds here momentarily, we're going to step aside and play the national anthem provided by our good friends over at Madison Rising, and we'll get to our sponsor here in just a bit right after these words from Madison Rising.
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Alrighty, folks, qualifying underway here tonight at Nashville Superspeedway, as we just seen Caden Henry there wrecking as we come back up to the racetrack. Looks like Charlie's out there. PK right now in second. It looks like he's done. A Bentley Glacier up at the top spot right now. Todd McGregor there in fifth. Charlie sixth. Lonnie seventh. Steven in eighth. John Anderson ninth. And Corey Moore right now in 10th. Some of these guys still putting in their laps, so we'll see how everything kind of propels going well down to the final 5.5 minutes left here. But the holiday sale is still going on with the Grow Masters. Of course, our sponsor, Grow Masters, manufactures a deer mineral fortified with vitamins and an organic all-natural dewormer. Available at Walmart.com. 2 different flavors, the 2-gallon 20-pound buckets of persimmon and red apple deliciousness. So 1 bucket will do about 6 to 8 deer per mineral site. So big shout out to Greg over at Grow Masters for coming on board again coming on board for the first time this season with the Cup Series, but sponsored also the Truck Series for Downforce. So Greg, a big shout out there to you. Of course, y'all can pick up y'all's buckets on Walmart.com for $19.95 until further notice. That is what they are as of right now. Great product for a great deal. Get 1 of them, get 2 of them, get you a whole pallet of them. I'm sure Greg and Grow Masters won't care. Well, how you get it? Just pick you up some, and a good gift for those hunters out there. So big shout out to, of course, Greg again for coming on board and sponsoring the Cup Series. Of course, a huge shout out to him, and we'll give him those shout outs throughout the race here tonight as well. Getting down here onto the track here, I do want to make note real quick for everybody out there, if I do go silent, and I'm just resting my voice, because I do still get occasionally on the, well, y'all know. So if I do step back a little bit, then y'all know. But under 4 minutes to go here, Keith Hanlon, Lonnie Barrington, looks like Ryan Patty going up into the second spot on his second lap. Now it's third lap. He is right behind Bentley. Jeff going up into the third position here. Now, like I said, Ryan, of course, looking for his second win of the season. Of course, he won it last week, and Nashville Superspeedway, Vinny Maestas won that one. So we will, of course, keep an eye on. We got to keep an eye on tonight to see where everybody stacks up here. And Ryan Patty is going to go up at the top spot here, the DeWalt number 30. Going to shoot it across the grass here on his final lap. Looks like Jeff is done here tonight. Keith Hanlon out there, he's done. He's just out here getting more laps. It looks like Fred Williams, Mike Whitaker, Tyler White, Bill Petroff, and James Dewar. Doesn't look like they are going to come out and qualify here this evening. Probably going to start toward the back here tonight. 24 drivers out here this evening, so a really good field out here tonight. Brian, Brendan, Dylan, of course, if all of y'all has y'all's picks out there here. And go ahead and throw them out there. Of course, old Dylan out there saying 24 yellows. Dylan, we about to fight there, buddy. I had to go and count your Christmas presents and see exactly how many you put in there. Ryan Patty, though, still holding on to the top spot. Looks like Brian's going to go for Jeff. Not a bad pick. We're kind of just hanging out here. We'll get down to about a minute, and then we'll get Ryan up here. Oh, Ryan just got a black flag coming off of pit road here, and he's going to slam it up against the outside wall. I guess so. I guess we'll go ahead and get him down here real quick and have a chit-chat with him. Ryan, Patty, buddy, got a copy? Ryan, Patty, bud, got a copy? I don't think Ryan can hear me.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, yeah, I'm here. You got me?
Yeah, sorry, I had you turned down.
All righty. Well, I see you out there trying to get off pit road. You got a black flag there, but it's all right. You are going to, looks like, grab the pole out here tonight at Nashville Superspeedway. Of course, congratulations on your win last week, buddy. You're going to try to make it 2 in a row here tonight. Real quickly, give us a rundown on Michigan and how that race went, and you know, talk about tonight and what it's going to take here, buddy. We got to hear from you.
Yeah, sure. So Michigan, fun race, a lot of traffic. I didn't really lead all that often. I was kind of in the middle of the pack most of the race, and thankfully we got some good long runs there at the end, and was able to just keep it out in front of some really fast guys. But tonight I'm expecting probably a lot more of the same. It's a tight track. It's under a mile and a half, kind of in the middle, mile and a third, I think this track is. So not too much drafting, a lot of tire saving. So it's really going to come down to who can not wear out their tires too quick if we get some long run.
So, yeah, 1.33, I believe, 186.2 miles. I believe that's what it is. But close enough to being 200 miles. We just kept it at 200. Nevertheless, it's Nashville. I heard a comment earlier, and I think it was, I can't remember who said it, but they said if Homestead and another track had a baby, this would be it. So, it's a unique track. Concrete surface, right front tire, definitely going to be a problem. You got to manage that, of course, with all the other traffic that's out there, buddy. So, I know pit stops definitely could happen out here tonight, but, what do you got to do even early on? Just save that right front?
Yeah. I mean, it's really just going to be critical to save the front tires tonight. I think that's all it's going to come down to.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we'll, look at it as the race progresses and see how everything pans out. But, Ryan, awesome job out here tonight grabbing the pole, man. Going to start up front with the 18 of Bentley. So, good luck down there, buddy. And, again, congratulations on your win last week, and congratulations on the pole here tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's have some fun.
All righty. Let's do it. All right. Ryan, Patty out there grabbing the pole here tonight. Let's go ahead and grid them up here this evening on the MaxspeedTV starting grid. Of course, like I said, Ryan Patty grabbing his first win last week at Michigan. He's going to start up front here tonight with Bentley to his outside. Jeff Hollingsworth there in third, PK in fourth, Kevin Gunther fifth, Caden Henry Oaks with a win on the season as well is going to start there in the sixth spot. Tom McGregor seventh, Charlie Woods in eighth, Lottie Barrington ninth, and Stephen Lane going to qualify in 10th here this evening. John Anderson in 11th, Keith Hanlon in 12th, Corey Moore 13th, Dave Hunt 14th, Thomas Taylor 15th, Hanover 5th, 16th, Daniel Williams 17th, Ronald McManus 18th, Bob Lockevar 19th, and Michael Whitaker of the non-qualifiers is going to start 20th. Tyler White 21st, James Dewar 22nd. Fred Williams is not going to start here tonight, so that is going to move Bill Petroff up to that 23rd position here this evening. But glad to see, as always, glad to see old Freddie out there pulling some laps and trying to see, what he feels like doing. Always gotta give Freddie a shout out, But everybody is coming out onto the racing surface here. 23 drivers will start. We get one lap of qualifying. Of course, it is the Grow Masters restart zone. Tyco. We're still trying to get used to that as well. But that pace truck will dive off to the safety of pit road. There it goes, and for the first time here tonight into that Growmaster start zone. And they gotta go on green on the initial start. After that, it's on the leader. Here it is. Green is out. Boogity, 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 folks. We're racing here tonight at Nashville Superspeedway for round number 3. Season 16, the DownforceRacing Growmasters Next Gen Cup Series. Already, Jeff looking to the inside for second over Bentley. Got some real close battle back here. The 51 of Caden Henry, PK, and Kevin right up ahead of them. Side by side back here with Tom McGregor, Charlie Woods, 1 lap down and 139 to go, and John already close to the wall. Uh-oh, we have got a driver off into the grass here. That is Bob here tonight. Ooh, did he get loose? Taking a real quick look-see out of turn number 2. He definitely just lost it. Right back up live here, though. We're not going to stay on it too long. Looks like Bob just lost it out of turn number 2, and he decided to cut some grass here tonight. But he was able to save it. Back at it we go. Daniel Williams and over Fist. Side by side back here around the 65. Charlie Woods. Charlie. I seen Charlie's name. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is, right there. There he is. Charlie and Todd going out of here for 7th. Monty coming up on him on the visual red 23. Corey Moore, Dave Hunt going out of back here. The Growmasters 45 and the Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University machine of Dave Hunt. On the outside with Thomas Taylor in tow. Is back here at around the 12-13 spot. Stephen Lane is back a spot from where he started in 11th now. He started in 10th, but a long way to go. Almost a full field, but not quite a full field. A full field would consist of 43 cars, and I right now I do not feel like 43 cars. Just being honest. Ryan, Bentley, and Paul, though, kind of breaking away a little bit. Oh, Jeff. Rewind here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Caden going around. Our first YOLO of the evening here. That is going to be Caden Henry. It looked like they were even wrecking after the fact. But let's see if Caden got tagged maybe by Kevin Gunther here down into the corner. Yes, he did. Oh, my gosh. Oh, man. Could have been Netco, but definitely got into the right front to the left rear. Just took really the air off of him down into the corner. I think they met right there. And that spun Caden around. He goes sideways into the wall, right down. Oh, and he gets T-boned by the 17 of Keith Hanlon. That is going to put Daniel Williams, Mike Whitaker, Ronald McManus in the mix here, and somehow in the world James Dewar got around that. Oh, wow. Well, not what you want 8 laps into it, but that's close battling. I don't think it was done on purpose. We won't get anybody up here yet and talk to them because we really don't know how it's reacting. I mean, we're only 8 laps into the run. Looks like Bob Lacavara is on pit road here, as well as Keith Hanlon. He's pulling off, and Bob is now pulling off of pit road. Now they get unlimited, of course, unlimited tires. It's 100% fuel, so they can take as many tires as they want, but they only get 3 fast repairs. And right now, we've already had a few drivers using one. Michael Whitaker, Daniel Williams, Hayden Henry, Keith Hanlon, and Bob Lacavara having to use one fast repair there. Brand new car. Brand new lap. See what happens coming up on here. It'll be lap number 10 when we get the green. All right, well, before we get into the green here, I hope everybody's ready for the cold snap coming up here. I live in Arkansas, and it's going to go as far south as Florida. Yes, you heard me right, Florida. They're not used to cold weather. So everybody please stay safe. It's about to get really chilly. Of course, I know I got friends and family up there in Missouri. Of course, you know, Greg up there in Missouri, they're about to get really cold. But more on that later. Here we go into that Grill Masters restart zone. Ryan Patty going to be on the loud pedal here in just a moment. There he goes. The green back out once again here tonight at Nashville Superspeedway. Presented to y'all by MaxspeedTV. Lap number 10. One yellow. And it looks like already seeing some single file up front. Here comes Jeff back up into the 4th spot. Started 3rd right behind his teammate Paul. Evan Gunther right there in that number 5th spot. In the number 31, Tom McGregor, Charlie. David Lane up into the 8th spot. He is battling Lonnie here to keep that 8th spot. Lonnie on the outside. Steven on the inside. The 56 of John Anderson, Thomas Taylor, Corey Moore. Looks like Dave Hunt, Bill Petroff back here doing some battling of their own. The 21 and the 53. Out of turn number 2. Hanover Fist right behind them as well. Coming up here on the 51 of Caden Henry. Trying to get back up there around that top 5 position after that little hiccup there. And right behind them is going to be Mike Whitaker. Let's jump back up front. As we see the 18 and the 96, Mr. PK coming around there out of turn number 2, getting the pass over Bentley Glazier. Bentley back into the 3rd position, up into 2nd. Starting 4 of Daniel Williams, Ronald McManus. This is at the very back. I mean, it still battles, so we're still going to watch it. But they already got it all straightened up back here. So let's jump back up front here once again. And man, PK all over the tail of Ryan Patty here, folks. Greg out there. How you doing there, buddy? Yeah, 22 degrees. Yeah, I don't want to hear it. It's about to get colder from what I've seen in the future models. Y'all's going to be down into the single digits, wind chill factors in the negatives. Yeah, I feel sorry for you. Oh, it's going to get cold down here, too, in Arkansas, so, you know. Oh, no, something's going on with John Anderson back here. Really slow. And, oh, something's going on with the 56 because the 8 come up on him, and it was unlike John. John's having some problems back here. Don't know what happened to Mr. Anderson. Oh, it looks like he might have, he got loose. And right there, it looks like oh, wow, yeah, it looks like he got loose. And then the 57 is right there as well. And that sent John up into the outside wall. John's going to have some problems down. Looks like he is going to be coming down pit road here to get that looked at. Probably a fast repair going to be in store just in case the damage is too high. Getting over here to hand over fist, Bob Lacavara and Corey Moore. Corey did fall back, but he is coming back up on Bob Lacavara here for 16th. Even lane, Charlie Woods still got some single file going on up here, so not a whole lot of action at the present time per se, but every now and then you'll get that quick move by somebody. And we're looking at Mike Whitaker right now coming up on the 21 to Bill Petroff. Bill up into the 13th spot. He started dead last in 24th. Technically 23rd because Freddie didn't start, but for all intents and purposes 24th here. Mike's right behind him. You got Hanover, Bob Lacavara, Corey Moore, Keith Hanlon, and James Dewar, or Corey and Keith going battling back here for 17th. Looks like the 17 of Keith is still trying to get around the 45, and he will do just that. And PK has found the front spot. Led 3 laps, and now Ryan has led 14. It looks like PK might have found something. James Dewar, Corey Moore going at it. It's back here now at around 18. I think Corey's just buying his time here. Not going to press the issue any at all. Just going to take it lap by lap. We're going to have to watch Ryan, Patty, Bentley, and Kevin, though, because second, third, and fourth, like right here together, and the 18 is in a Patty Gunther sandwich here. And, of course, the 31 didn't bring the Old Bay with him this time, but, you know, or did he? I can't see what's on the top of his hood here, so. Yeah, he did. He brought the Old Bay with him, yep, so we even got the seasonings on there as well. We even got some soda, we got Mountain Dew, so we can wash it all down with. Okay, trying to get a little bit of a breakaway here. A little bit of a gap, about a half a second. Don't see anything that I need to be too aware of. I am watching Charlie, Lonnie, Steven, and Caden though, because I mean they're right here together. Caden gonna go to the inside of Steven. Steven gonna be on the outside here. Not really gonna fight him too much. Ooh, Steven got real close to that wall. Now Bob Lacavara and Mike Whitaker are gonna go at it. That is bringing alongside Keith Hanlon here. He's right on the tail of both the 5 and the 707. They are on lap 22, coming to lap 23. Caden Henry, Lonnie now. Looks like Caden squeezed by Lonnie. Caden coming up on Charlie. That'll be for 7th. Side by side down into turn number 1. Aiden is going to make the pass over Charlie. Now Lonnie is coming up on Charlie, and Lonnie had to back down off of it a little bit, not to get into the side of Charlie Woods there. Good track awareness. We're going to have some battling back here around Bill Petroff, too. Mr. Bill and Mr. Hanover. Back here right around the 13th spot, side by side with them, too, coming across the stripe. Yeah, right here, or no, down into what? I don't even know where the stripe is on Charlotte or Nashville. Wow, I even called it Charlotte. Wow. We ain't at Charlotte. I can assure you that. Well, there's that start-finish line right there where it says Nashville Superspeedway. Oh, we've got about 8 likes out there here tonight. We've got about 9 tuning in here this evening. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in here tonight on MaxspeedTV. Of course, we won't have another broadcast until Saturday. And we'll be off, of course, Sunday and Monday. We'll be back at it next week, Tuesday, with Downforce Masters Truck Series, the last race before the Christmas and New Year's break. And then Palms Wednesday, and then back at it here with the Downforce Masters Cup Series on Thursday, likewise before the Christmas and a New Year's break. So one more race after tonight, after tonight for both series before we get to that break time. And I'm sure these guys are hoping that we can, end it the right way. We're watching Ty McGregor, Jeff Hollingsworth, Caden Henry here. Looks like Caden getting around Jeff. Now Caden is going to be coming up on Todd here. That is a battle. That would be a battle for fifth. We'll watch Jeff. Jeff running the low side, but he lets that car rotate up toward the top. Doesn't want to really burn off the tires too much, but they're going to be coming to the stage here. They do run stages, so they're going to be coming up to the stage here roughly in about 7 laps. So remember, stage 1, White at 35, then the caution at 36, stage 2, White at 70, and then the caution at 71. Oh, Todd McGregor. Oh, Todd blinking out there for a good second. Wow, boy, I'm sure Jeff was right behind him going, all right, where'd you go? That Caterpillar car said, hey, I'm going to go invisible. As Eric said, the invisible paint. Or go gadget Invisicar or something like that. I don't know how he put it, but it was funny. Looks like Keith Hanlon, Bill Petroff, battle back here. Ooh, man, Bill real close to the wall. James Dorr, Mike Whitaker, Corey Moore. Kind of by himself. Does have Tyler White and Daniel Williams battling behind him, and they are coming up on him. So we'll see here if they're going to be able to catch him or not. Of course, top 5 receive stage points. Your winner of the stage will receive 5, and then 4 will get 4 points. A third will get 3 points. Fourth will get 2, and then your 5th position will get that 1 extra bonus point to go along with their top 5 stage finish. It always confuses me talking backwards. All right, Caden Henry, Kevin Gunther, good battle right here for 4th. Each other, plenty of room, and you got to watch behind them too, because you got Todd, Jeff, and Lonnie going at it. I don't want to stay up front, but Ryan is right behind PK, and we are coming up on lap number 33. So stage, let's say we get a yellow now. Stage, that would be the stage. Paul would be the winner. Of course, they want to end it, with the stage yellow, and Ryan really closed that gap there. I think Paul's doing a good job right now of holding him off. We'll see if Ryan can make, a last-ditch effort around that Amsoil Bass Pro Shop 96. Sharp-looking paint out there for Mr. PK. He said he was going with a new Amsoil paint, and he did. So, lap number 34 now. James Stewart, Keith Hanlon, battle back here for 15. Like even a battle behind him. Looks like Stephen Lane and Jeff going at it. Looks like Stephen right up there in the 8th spot. Jeff right behind him. And we are going to hit the white flag here for our stage. One more lap to go here for stage number 1. Is Ryan going to try to do something here? Is he just going to be happy with 2nd? For the stage, he's got about 2 more turns to figure something out. Out into 3 here and coming out of turn number 4 here momentarily. And Mr. PK Paul Crumrah is gonna grab the stage 1 victory here tonight. Maybe I should put stage 1 wiener on there. I don't know. Well, we get to interview PK here. In a good way. We'll let these guys, well, there's the pace truck flying around the track. We'll let these guys come down pit road and we will get all up here. We'll have a chit chat with him and talk about the first run there and how he was able to grab stage 1 and hold off Ryan. And no surprise, everybody coming down, it does look like Dave Hunt decided to stay out, possibly to lead a lap. James Dorr also staying out as well. Different strategy calls, maybe. Dave will probably come down. I'm glad I'm muted. Wow. All right, well, let's get old PK down here real quick. First one off of pit road here. Let's grab him. PK, got a copy there, buddy?
That's me.
Well, we get to interview you in a good way. Stage 1 winner out here tonight. You held off Ryan there. He was coming, but there's not enough laps there. Of course, you know, it's only stage 1. But, hey, man, good points tonight already. Man, talk about it. Good solid run there. A little bit of hiccups there, but, you know, everybody got it under control. Talk about it. How's the car feeling? How's the tires holding up? And, you know, what's the game plan, I guess you could say, for stage 2?
Well, I'm going to try to do the same thing. It's just it felt way better when you're out in a nice, clean air because that really helps getting in the corners. I was just focusing totally on my marks, so it was trying to not watch what Ryan was doing behind me because I know he's a pretty damn good driver. So he took quite a few swats at me, but I just kept my composure and said, you know, don't look at him, just keep looking up front, hit your marks, and yeah, got us a stage 1 win. So needed all the points I could get after the last couple of weeks. Been kind of up and down for us, but yeah, the track feels good. A lot of people are complaining it's too tight, aero push, but I guess because I was out front finally, it was quite a bit of aero push when I was behind everybody. But once I was able to kind of sneak down in there, get past Bentley and Ryan, then it's home free when you got some air on your nose like that. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, awesome job out here, man. Lights are already off. You guys are shooting down into 3, so we're not going to keep you any longer, buddy. Good luck down there. Congratulations.
Thanks, brother.
Yep. All right, we'll get him up there here. Boy, that was quick. All right, stage 1 winner, PK. We're going to get set for stage 2 here, and it looks like Dave Hunt is going to be our leader. Pace truck is off and away. PK to his outside. Here we go. Back into the Grow Masters restart zone here momentarily. Dave has led 2 laps. We'll see what Dave does. Dave is on the loud pedal. He does have control. That opened the door up for Ryan to go to the inside. Ryan shoots up to the 2nd place spot. And I think this is where Dave is going to have some problems here with those old tires. Yep, side by side now, battle for the lead. Dave Hunt. Oh, we got one down onto the apron back there. And Dave's still doing pretty good here, holding on to 2nd. PK going to shoot to the outside. 51, 3 wide in Nashville. Wow, here we go. Dave right in the middle of that. And that just goes to show you those fresh tires and those old tires. But hey, Dave got a lap lead. He's got a bonus point going his way. We'll see how it all stacks up for the stage. And oh no, PK! Oh no, it bit him. Oh no, and the MaxspeedTV Jake strikes again. Oh no, that foothill back there to the 9th spot. Ooh, James Dorr has a black flag. He is on pit road. Not sure exactly what happened to James, but whoa, man. Yeah, we get done interviewing him and they go green and that happens. Man. Well, I put Ryan over the top spot now. Caden 2nd, Bentley 3rd, Kevin 4th, Jeff 5th, Todd 6th, Lonnie 7th. Dave Hunt and Paul going back at it here for 8th. And Charlie rounding out our top 10. Yeah, he saved it, but, you know, that's still, that still hits you right in the gut whenever you just got done talking to him and then that happened. So, man. It looks like Dave under fire from Charlie now. There's Hanover, Thomas Taylor, Stephen Lane. Oh, Hanover pushing up. Oh, wow. Had to wait till he was clear to get up in front of Dave, and he did, but wow, that was close. Now Steven's going to go to the inside of Dave Hunt, and Steven is going to take back over the 12th spot here. Dave back in the 13th, Bob 14th, Corey 15th, Mike 16th, Bill Petrov 17th, Daniel Williams at 18th, Keith Hanlon 19th, Ronald McManus in 20th. That's rounding out the 20 drivers, top 20 on the lead lap. We'll get back up here to Bob because he's trying to get around Dave right now. I am keeping my eye on the front group, so just seeing if anything does manage to kind of squeak up and start happening, we'll be able to jump up there. But I don't think anything right now is happening. Bob was able to get up there to 13th spot. Here we go, Jeff. The inside of Kevin for 4th. And Paul still trying to recover from the pickup right after the restart of the stage. Yeah. I'm not kind of in the mood of doing that here tonight. I think I've already talked too much. Oh, man. All right, give me a minute, folks. I didn't check my finger real quick, sorry. Real hot spell chills real quick. So I wanted to make sure it wasn't a fever, and it wasn't, so we're good. Here we go, back at it. Bill Petrov, Corey Moore, Mike Whitaker. Let's look at Corey real quick. He is to the inside of the 21 of Bill Petrov here. That is a battle for that 14th spot, and we'll keep an eye on it right here. We'll stay right here for a second. Mike Whitaker is right behind him, so Mike's going to have to be on his just be on his P's and Q's here and, try to be safe just in case. 21 and 45 did a good job giving each other a lot of room, being very patient with one another, that is a good thing. Of course, the more they race it up, the closer Mike, Daniel, Keith, Dave, and the rest of these guys get. Dave, though, been out here right now going on 42 laps. He is right ahead of Mr. Ronald McManus here. Lap number 51. We've got Ryan, Caden, and Bentley. Jeff, Kevin, that's the top 5. And Todd, Lonnie, Paul, all trying to work his way back up toward the front. Like Keith Hanlon, Daniel Williams, battling back here for 17th. Speaking of the 17 battling for 17th, and now you got Todd and PK battling for 6th. Plenty of laps left for PK to work his way back up toward the front. He is eating down the time per se. He is about a 1.5 seconds though. Let's see here. He is about a 1.5 seconds though behind Kevin Gunther. Still trying to eat that time, but man, the top 3 running a single file. Ryan, Caden, and Bentley. Jeff right here, mired in between them. Out of turn number 2. Really good race out here so far. A few hiccups, but for the most part, everybody doing a really good job. Moore, Daniel Williams, Arnold McManus a little bit further back. So this is Corey and Daniel. John Anderson is the first driver a lap one. Well, he's the only driver 1 lap down. He is right with these guys in the 56 machine, right behind Corey and Daniel. Ronald McManus, Dave Hunt. Got James Dorr, unfortunately, 2 laps down, and Tyler White trying to get back into the swing of things. And back here right now in 23rd, 3 laps down, but, you know, being out of it, you know, several years or whatever, you know, it takes a little bit to get back into the swing of it, especially when you're not used to, you know, all the, you know, updates that they have done. And I know if I was to ever get back out here and do a few laps, I know that it would not be a pretty sight. I do know that. But y'all would all laugh at me and tell me to stay in the booth. I know exactly what would happen. I mean, Jeff and PK and Steven already said if you can't race, you broadcast. So, I mean, look where I'm at. I mean, they told me that today. So, oh, you know they're gonna go back and watch this, and yeah, they're not gonna disagree. Like Charlie and Bob right on the tail of Mr. Charlie. Ooh, Bob. Ooh, boy. Bob Lacavara in the convergent 5 almost converged just a little bit too much on that wall. Really close between the top 3. Jeff now under a second behind Bentley. He is closing the gap. Bill Petraw, Charlie, ooh, real close between them two, the 40 and the 21. Went a lap number 61 this time by. That'll be That'll put us at 10 laps to go for stage number 2. Get a big shout out to Greg out there over at Grill Masters. Remember the holiday sale for the beer mineral buckets right now, $19.95. That's persimmon and red apple deliciousness. Grab a bucket or two, or grab a full pallet full of them. Looks like Ryan on the bottom. That opened the door. Caden on the outside. Caden looking to lead his first laps here tonight. And did Ryan burn up his tires leading up front? Whoa, it is very close indeed between the 51 and the 30. Side by side for the lead here. The 18 of Bentley has got a bird's eye view right behind him. And I think Bentley right now is thinking, all right, if something happens, I got to figure out where y'all are going so I can go around you. But right now, the 51 and the 30 still door to door. They're going to get close. They're going to touch. Whoa. Ryan really pushing up there real close to the 51. I mean, they are racing neck and neck here. Unfortunately, I think that right there just bit Ryan. He's able to still hold on to second right at the moment, but is there enough of the rubber left for him to make another ditch effort up toward the front, get around Caden here within the stage limit? Of 6 laps. Haven't got third. PK battling back here for 10th. PK trying to get back up there right now. He is just wanting to get at least a stage point or two. He's already won stage 1. Of course, that is 5 bonus points going his way. Automatically, he's led a lap. That'll be a bonus point. Of course, whoever leads the most laps will get a bonus point. Finishing with 0x, you get 2. A lot of ways you can get bonus points. You watch Kevin and Paul still go at it. Aiden and Ryan still, well, they've kind of calmed down for the moment. Well, we'll see how that all plays out here. Lap number 66. Yep. We'll see how it all plays out coming to lap 67, 68, and 69, and then the white flag at 70. Of course, that 70, that'll put us at the halfway mark. I do appreciate everybody tuning in and enjoying the races. I know, the last few races on the Truck Series have not been up to par with Downforce, but oh, Bentley, pancaking the outside wall. Do you need some syrup with that, Bentley? Oh no, that hurt. Man, he's digging. He's trying to get up there. Gotta watch the 4th and 5th here too. Jeff and PK, teammates, possibly going at it. Stephen Lane, Thomas Taylor. This is back here for the top 10. Even to the inside of the 57. Stephen goes back up into the 10th spot, right where he started. Good solid run here early on, still yet for Stephen. Still early. Anything can happen. Congratulations again to Stephen on, of course, grabbing his first iRacing win. A couple of weeks ago, this past Wednesday, not yesterday, but last week. Awesome job, buddy. Lap number 69 here. PK did get around Jeff. Well, let's get up here, up into the front here, because this will be the white flag, sponsored by Grow Masters, of course. White flag for the stage here, this time by one more time around. Here we go, folks. White flag in the air for stage number 2. Caden, I think right now, as long as he doesn't mess up or make any major boo-boos, I think he'll be all right. coming out of turn number 4 here, and he will hit the stripe, and stage number 2 here tonight goes to Caden Henry Oaks here this evening. Oh, both stages are done, and 2 different stage winners here. That was a good battle there between him and Ryan, and I think Ryan just burned his stuff up, got a little bit too close a time or two to Caden, and unfortunately sent him back a little bit. But top 5 is going to be Caden, Ryan, Bentley, Paul, and Jeff. So that is our top 5 unofficially. But I do believe that is the way it will stack up. So 5 for Caden, 4 for Ryan, 3 for Bentley, 2 for Paul, and 1 for Jeff on the stage points. And Caden's going to find his box. And he had to back up. Oh, that's going to cost him a little bit of time. And off and away first is going to be the 30 of Ryan Patty. Bentley second, and Caden will be coming out third. Let's go get Caden down here real quick. Caden, got a copy there, buddy? Awesome job on the stage, man.
Yep.
Yeah, let's talk about it. That was a good battle there between you and Rod. Some door banging going on, but everybody was able to hang on to it, man. Talk about it. How was you able to hold off for Ryan and, able to stay up there?
I mean, I felt like I just tried to take care of the tires and not really push too hard, and instead of following him, try to just take a different lane,
Yeah.
Get in dirty air, wear your tires faster.
Yeah, well, we've seen dirty air tonight as being a big problem. Is clean air where you really want to be?
Yeah, I think you just want to be up front.
All right, well, the FedEx office machine, very fast out here tonight. We also got a lot of fast drivers here tonight too, Cade, man. Very clean race. Man, let's see what happens out here tonight. Awesome job with the stage 2 win. You got anything for the final stint here?
I think I'll be better in the final stint than I have, because both of the first stages didn't really go how I had hoped.
Okay. All right, we'll see what happens, buddy. Good luck down there. Awesome stage 2 victory out here tonight.
Thanks.
Thank you. All right, well, that is Caden Henry Oaks, our stage 2 winner, and we are going to get down here back up to the front. So this is the way we're going to line up here to the final stint of the race. Ryan Patty, Bentley Glacier. Row 1, Row 2, Caden Henry, Paul Crumrod. Row 3, Kevin Gunther, Jeff Hollingsworth. Row 4, Lonnie Barrington, Tom McGregor. And Row 5, Hanover 5th, Stephen Lane. That is the top 10 here, coming to lap number 74 here tonight, over the halfway mark. Again, a big shout out to again, Grow Masters out there here this evening. Our sponsor, Grow Masters, manufacturers of deer mineral fortified with vitamins and an organic all-natural dewormer, available at walmart.com. Now only $19.95 out there for the holiday sale. Here we go, folks. Coming to the final stint of the Downforce Racing Grow Masters Next Gen Cup Series here at Nashville Superspeedway. Green is out and back underway here tonight. Here we go, folks. What is going to happen here in the final stint of the race? Ryan, good jump there in the clean air. And we talked to Caden just a moment ago about that clean air. Clean air, so important. Looks like Caden getting around Bentley, Paul, Kevin, Jeff, Lonnie, Todd. And they are going to go screaming around the track, folks. I think we're going to go ahead and do it here for everybody. We all ready for a crank it up here tonight? I know I am. Rest my voice. Here we go, folks. Let's crank it up here tonight on MaxspeedTV. Alrighty, folks. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the crank it up there, or if you cranked it down, then, well, you cranked it down. Hopefully you enjoyed the crank it down, too. That would be my brother, by the way. But Ryan, Patty, Caden, Henry, Bentley, Paul, Kevin, Jeff, Todd, Lonnie, Steven, Thomas, Hanover, Dave, Bob Lacavara, Keith, Hanlon, Charlie Woods, Mike Whitaker, Daniel Williams, John Anderson, Corey Moore, Bill Petroff, and Ronald McManus. That is rounding out the top 21 on the lead lap. And Caden out front now, as everybody, for the most part, though, single file. Looks like Ryan's going to look back to the inside. Lap number 81. Man, oh man, oh, that was close. Ryan almost Patty Caden. Man. And Ryan is going to go back to the inside, make the pass over the 51, out of turn 4. Ryan got a little swirly there. And I think things are starting to heat up front. What do y'all think? Y'all think this is going to be a battle between Ryan and Caden and Bentley? Or do you think Paul and Kevin and Jeff is going to... Oh, Ryan just tagged the wall. Or do you... Oh, man, that could have hurt him. Or do you think all the rest of the guys are going to be able to keep up with him? And, boy, that 31 is all over the back end of the 96. Evan Gunther in the 31. Looks like Jeff on the outside here. The Coast Guard 97 machine. We'll keep an eye on it. Looks like Jeff making it work on the outside. But Evan on the bottom here too. Like he is going to have to back it off there and just pull behind the 97. There goes Ryan back to the inside. Hayden on the outside. Boy, Bentley right behind him. And PK now looking to the outside. They're going to go side by side out of 2. 2 rows deep here. And they may even go 3 wide down into 3. Oh, not quite 3 wide. But, boy, that 18 was thinking about it. Bentley was thinking about it. I think it might still be just a little bit too early to do that. However, I mean, yeah, they're the drivers, not me. So they can do what they want. They're grown. And Kate now up front. Paul back up into the P2 spot. Paul's led 21 laps here. Caden has led 12. Ryan has led 48. Man, oh man. And I know Dave Hunt has led a couple of laps out here tonight as well. Oh, we've got to stay up here, up toward the front. I mean, I can't forget about everybody back here. Keith Hanlon, John Anderson, Corey Moore, Bill Petroff. I mean, they're battling too back here toward the back. So, I mean, anything can happen back here as well. So, we'll keep an eye on it back here as they go side by side down into turn 3. Still side by side in between 3 and 4. And the 21 coming up in the back bumper of the 56. The 21 is Bill. 56 is John Anderson. And 21 really got into the back of John that time. Oh. Man. Like Bill going to back it off maybe a little bit here. Well, I don't know. He is really putting pressure on the 56. We'll definitely keep an eye on it, but they are right now getting it figured out up toward the front here, it looks like. Still a lot of laps to go, though. Ooh, Jeff. I don't know if Jeff got a little squirrely there or that's just the camera angle. And, man, the 21 and the 56 still going at it back here. And, man, things are not... don't think as they seem. Man, Bill Petroff dive bombing it down to the inside of the 56. Wow. We will definitely Keep a very close eye back there. Corey Moore coming around. It looks like we're trying to get around Keith Hanlon here. Corey onto the inside. Looks like Keith not gonna fight him too much. Just gonna, I would say give him the spot, but didn't have the momentum to keep it, so he is gonna pull behind him. Now Mike Whitaker's gonna look to the inside of the 17 here. Ron Anderson right behind them. On coming up. Back up toward the front though, we go looking, and that's Aiden, Paul, Ryan, Bentley, Jeff, and Kevin. And look who's coming. Todd and Lonnie. We're about to have an 8-car pack up front if they keep going at it. Looks like Mike Whitaker. Oh no, Mike having some problems here real quick. I just seen his speed drop like. Ooh, looks like he got to the outside there. Might have done a little too closey with the wall there. He rolled rocked the car up to a little bit too far. And good save though, Mike. Good save though, buddy. John Anderson now battle the 17 of Keith Hanlon. Bill Petroff did manage somehow to get around him. We missed it, probably under the replay there. We'll definitely keep an eye on it, though, because now we got Hanover and Thomas Taylor going at it up here for 9th. We'll battle inside of the top 10 here. Like Bob Lacavara is coming up on Dave Hunt for 12th. Charlie right behind them. This is 12th, 13th, and 14th. Lap number 93 here, folks. Lap number 94 the next time by. Starting to wind them down, but still a lot of laps still yet to go. We will go ahead and real quickly look at a caution number here so far. 3 cautions for 8 laps, 47 laps to go, 8 lead changes. Well, last season, as I stated, here at Nashville Superspeedway, season number 15, they had 3 cautions. NBS just won that race. They had 3 cautions for 12 laps. So, it is still 3 cautions, but a far cry from the 14-15 we've been having in the truck series. So, very good race out here tonight. A lot of good battles. We had 14 lead changes last season. We're up to 8 right now. I mean, still we could definitely still get more lead changes. That is not out of the realm of possibilities. Kevin Gunther looking to finish a spot better than what he did last season up at the top spot. So, got some hungry drivers out here. Several of them looking for their first win. 2 races down and 2 different winners. Looking to try to get our 3rd different winner here tonight. Caden's got a win. Ryan's got a win. All looking for his first win. Bentley, Jeff, and pretty much everybody else, I should say. Easier to go that route than what it would be of, going over who needs the wins. All right, Stephen Lane up into the 10th spot, coming around Thomas Taylor. All righty, folks, question. And this is going to be probably a legitimate question. So when do you pit for your final time? Hit at lap 100 and, hope to go to 40? We are watching Lonnie Barrington and Todd McGregor go on back here. Do you pit, lap 100? Do you take it to, lap 110? Do you go to lap 120? Do you go as far as you can? What do you do in a situation like this? If it stays green, do you just take the chance? Like Bob Lacavara and Dave Hunt. Oh, Bob up into the wall. Oh, Bob. He converged on the wall again. And that time he hit it. He might need to work on some new composites. And yes, Bob will know exactly what I'm talking about when he goes back and watches the broadcast. Mike Whitaker, Keith Hanlon, battle back here for 19th. Bob Lockavar, Dave Hunt again, battling over up here for 12th. Aiden, Paul, Ryan, Bentley getting a little bit more spread out. I wouldn't say spread out. There's now a little bit more of a gap between each other. Anywhere between 0.2 of a second to almost a half a second. You get back here too. That is going to be Kevin Gunther and Jeff Hollingsworth. Well, we are on lap 100, coming to lap 101. So, that is going to leave us with that 40 laps to go here. 40 laps remain. They have been out here 29 laps for most part. Some 31, 28, 59. For James Dewar, he is a lap down. Oh, well, now he's been out here 60 laps. Wow. All right, Bob, good night. Get you feeling better. We're really just kind of waiting for the first round of green flag pit stops here is really what we're waiting on. Who is going to be the first driver or drivers to come down. That's going to really kind of set the stage for that. And when we see one driver or two drivers come down, we'll probably see on the next lap a lot more come down. I don't think they've got enough fuel to make it. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. I didn't ask how many laps they could go on fuel. Bill Petrov, Corey Moore. Oh, Corey into the wall. Oh! No yellow, and I don't know what happened to Corey. No yellow. Did he just get into the wall? Well, let's see here. He is right up ahead. And it looks like, yeah, he might have just got into the wall here. Yeah, he did. He got into the wall. That upset him. And, oh, Mike Whitaker was right there, too. Ouch. Oh, man. I don't think Mike meant to do that. Just, everybody's going around the track so quickly. Well, Corey's coming down pit road, so this will be his final pit stop here. So maybe it'll work out for him. I hate it that he just went a lap down, but and I hate that it happened the way it happened. I'm sure he did not want to have to come down right now, but he is down pit road. Corey, get it back out there, buddy. Don't give up. If you give up, I'm gonna have to send Greg up there to Wisconsin. I think that's where you're at, or Minnesota or something. Somewhere up in there. You're north of me. I know that. Corey did get it back out there. He went ahead and used a fast repair, it looks like. Yeah, that will be his final pit stop. Looks like Hanover coming down pit road here for the final time. This will be his last stop. Of course, this is the last stop unless there's a yellow. If there is a yellow, then we'll probably see more. We'll probably see the drivers or some drivers come down again. But as far as green flag conditions, this is it. Ronald McManus down pit road. What did I say? Lap 100, lap 110. We're seeing them come down 109, 108, 110 here coming up this time by. I would expect we're going to have some more coming down pit road. Pit road probably going to get a little bit busier than what we're seeing. As of right now, though, the top 4 did not come down. Jeff's not coming down. Kevin, here comes Lonnie. Oh, he almost big-redded it down pit road. And he does get it woed down, so he is on pit road here. Don't see anybody else right now coming down pit road, but we're having 1 or 2 drivers, you know, come down pit road here and there. Question is, when is our leaders going to come down? Who's going to be the first one out of the top? Oh, I would say the top 5, really. I mean, come down pit road. Right now, it's kind of hard to say. Been out here coming up on 40 laps here, though, on this run. So, been a very solid run. Select Todd McGregor, Stephen Lane. Stephen up into 7th now. So, he's taking it lap by lap. Looks like Charlie battling back here with Daniel Williams. Nice to see Daniel out here. One of the other Williams we haven't seen in a while is Austin. I've been wondering where Mr. Austin is hanging out at. Haven't seen Austin in a while. I know Austin, Fred, and Daniel are all related, so... Like Steven under fire here from Corey, but Corey is a couple of laps down here after already pitting. Won't see anybody else coming down pit road yet. Some of these guys probably banking on a yellow, and right now they're not getting it. They're going to have to pit at some point. I don't think they can make it. Oh, Jeff! He almost hit the wall, and who is that right there? Is that, Daniel? No, who was that? That was, that was Ronald McManus that they were coming around. That's who it was. Now, Tyler White still out there, hanging on, doing what he needs to do to get back into the swing of things. You know, nice to see Tyler back out here. Not having a good first comeback, but hey, you gotta start at somewhere, right, Tyler? So, you know, keep your head up, keep pushing, man. Keep coming out here, racing with the guys. You'll get back into the swing of it, man. Don't give up, ever. Do not give up, ever. Don't be like me and get into the broadcast booth. As what Jeff, Steven, and Paul, PK would say. Ronald McManus down pit road. I've known Jeff PK for a long time. Me and Steven have become really good friends, so they get away with picking on me like that. I'll just give it to them right back. They know that. Speaking of Steven, still right there in 7th, Todd in 8th, Bob Knight, Thomas Taylor in 10th. We are still waiting here for, well, really everybody else to come down pit road. They've been out here now 45 laps, so Lonnie Barrington been out here 6. He's pitted. Hanover's pitted. He's been out here 8. Corey Moore's pitted. He's been out here 10. James Doerr, he's just been out here 1 lap, so he's still, his pit stop's done. Looks like Ronald McManus has called it a night. He's done with it. Hate it for Mr. McManus out there. He had 3 fast repairs left too. Maybe he just wasn't feeling it. I don't know. Really, he's not in chat or anything, so I really can't talk to him, but and he already left TeamSpeak. So I don't know exactly why he decided to leave. I mean, just because you're 9 laps down doesn't mean anything. No, keep going. Go until it blows up. That's what my good old buddy Rudy once told me. That if it'll go, go. Keep going until it blows up. So, well, that's what I've always done. Right now, looks like Corey's trying to get his laps back the old-fashioned way here. Just got around Jeff, but not for position. He is going to be coming up on Bentley here pretty quickly, I would think, with those fresh tires and everything. Right now, though, everybody all the way down to the top 17, they will, I think, have to come down pit road. I don't think they can make it. Oh, and I just realized we are missing a driver out here tonight. Chris Walker is not here this evening. And I've known Chris about as long as I've known Jeff and PK as well, and I should have seen him out here. I think Chris is in Texas, if I'm not mistaken. I think his son is graduating college. Stephen Lane up to the 6th spot now. He is kind of sandwiched, though, in between Alani and Kevin. But still a lot of room. I think some drivers are trying to save fuel out here tonight. I really do. We are coming to 18 to go here, folks. 18 laps remain here tonight. The Downforce Grill Masters Next Gen Cup Series. Season 16, round 3 here in Nashville Superspeedway. Great race. Great showing. I mean, man, this was awesome to see. A lot of good battles out there. A lot of door banging out here tonight too. Of course, our sponsor, Grow Masters, manufacturers of dairy mineral fortified with vitamins and an all-organic natural dewormer, available at Walmart.com. Of course, their holiday sale until further notice right now. Well, for $19.95, 2-gallon buckets, 20 pounds each. The red apple delicious flavor and the persimmon flavor. Big shout out again to Greg out there here tonight. Caden has got a 2-second lead over PK. PK's got a 2.5 lead over Ryan. Bentley's pretty much right on Ryan's tail here. And Jeff is about 6 seconds or so back. They've been out here, though, 50-plus laps. 16 to go. Well, Brian, guess what? It's the final countdown, buddy. Mike Whitaker, Daniel Williams. Looks like that is a quick battle back here. Like Keith Hanlon, Thomas Taylor right up ahead of them. They are battling out here. The number 17 and the 57. The Pump King 17 machine. I can't go a race without saying it, so Keith is not in the Pump King car, then we know something's up. Monty Barrington. Oh, John Anderson down pit road. Oh, does he not have the fuel to make it? Oh, well, that is definitely going to change a few things. But he was only out here 54 laps. Everybody else has been out here roughly 56 laps. So maybe he didn't save enough, or maybe he just knows that nobody has the fuel to make it. And he went ahead and decided to come down pit road. And it looks like Thomas Taylor is going to do the exact same thing here. He is going to come down pit road in the Bain 57 car. I think that's an energy drink, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely going to be interesting on who we see try to go the distance. I think if you get under 10 to go, though, you pretty much made your bed. You've got to stay out. You cannot pit then. If you're going to pit, you better pit now. Thomas Taylor off and away here. Looks like Thomas went ahead and looks like he went ahead and used a fast repair here too. Went ahead and took some fuel and everything, so he's going to get back out onto the racetrack. Unfortunately, it's going to be a couple of laps down, or let's see here. Yeah, he's going to be 2 laps down, but I mean that it don't matter. I mean, anything can happen between now and 10 laps to go here tonight. Yeah, it's been a good race. Been a very good race. Very good race. Aiden looking to win his 2nd race of the season. Paul looking to win his 1st race. Ryan also looking to win his 2nd race of the season. Bentley looking to win his 1st. Likewise for Jeff. Keith Hanlon, Dave Hunt. Quick battle back here. I mean, a very quick battle. As soon as I go back here, it's done. Stephen Lane getting around Jeff Hollingsworth. Stephen cracking the top 5. Like these guys are trying to save fuel, and man, I am sure the tires are screaming at them right now. Looks like Jeff is on the high side. Here's the 57 comes around of Thomas Taylor. Jeff's not tightening. Todd McGregor, Kevin Gunther, quick battle up here into the 7th, 8th spot. Todd making the pass over Kevin. And 8 to go here to be 7 to go here at the stripe. Well, you've made your bed now. You can't, you might as well not even come down pit road at this point. I want to see something. I will be able to tell if somebody or some are saving. So we're on Caden right now on the front stretch. We're going to see what he does. He is shifting down into turn 1. Letting it rotate on the loud pedal. Back here on PK. I think he might be shifting as well. I don't hear no clutching. Definitely shifting. I definitely got some shifting going on. And Steven shifting as well. That's just kind of going through the top 5 here. 5 laps to go here tonight, folks. Aiden, 5 second, 5.5, little over 5.5 second lead over PK. Is there enough laps? I don't think there's enough laps here to get back up front unless we have a yellow. And I hate saying that this late into the race, but you guys know I got to keep it real. Got 4 laps to go. We get a yellow now. Between now and the white flag, that'll set up a GWC attempt. Right now, Caden does not want to see that. Looks like Daniel Williams having some hiccups back here possibly. Or did he make a pass over somebody? Let's see here. Daniel is the lap down. We got Mike, Bill, and Lonnie. Daniel and Charlie in Hanover all 1 lap down. They really need a yellow, or they really want a yellow. I think that would be the right way to put it. We are at 3 laps to go here tonight. 10 likes out there. Thank you, everybody, for the 10 likes out here tonight. We do appreciate it. Thank you all. This is going to put us at 2 to go here this evening. Aiden Henry coming up on Dave Hunt. Dave is the last driver on the lead lap with Bob Lacavara right up ahead of him. So that would be the top 10 here. And Caden right now kind of doing what he can. Like Lonnie and Bill going at it real quickly back here for 13th. That is a battle for the top spot, or for that position, not the top spot, but that position here. And the white flag will be out this time by one more time around here tonight at Nashville Superspeedway, sponsored by Growmasters here tonight. And all Caden has got to do is make it around to the stripe. And, of course, he will grab his second win of the season. And out of turn number 4, it is going to be checkered flag in the air. And Caden Henry grabbing the win here tonight. Awesome run by Caden. PK going to cross the line in second. Ryan Patty third. Bentley fourth, and Steven is gonna grab a top 5 here tonight in 5th. Good, solid run by everybody out here tonight. Good run by Steven out there here this evening as well. That was a solid downforce racing race right there here tonight, folks. Right there is what we want to see. This right here. Awesome job by these guys here tonight. Man. All right, we'll get the top 3 down here for the MaxspeedTV post-race show as Bentley or Caden burns it up here tonight on the front stretch. Give me just a few minutes. I'll get him up here and talk to him. So hang tight, folks. So we will be right back here on MaxspeedTV. Alrighty, folks, so we are back here tonight. That was a video, bub. That wasn't another crank it up. That was a video. You're getting ready for our interviews here. Race is over with. We're going to start here with Ryan Patty here tonight. Going to bring him up and led 48 laps here. He started on pole here this evening. Ryan Patty, Bud, man, third. But, man, it was a it was a great race out there here tonight. Solid racing by everybody. Man, only 3 yellows, and really you can't count the stages because those are stage cautions. So really, we only had 1 yellow overall here tonight. Man, awesome job by everybody. You know, you started on pole, you led 48 laps, you did finish in 3rd, and we was just talking about it. There were some hiccups down there with the setup here tonight. We don't know what happened, but you know, kind of talk about that. Talk about the racing out here tonight. What happened down there, buddy? Man, we got to hear from you.
Yeah, Nashville is one of my favorite tracks, so it was fun to race there tonight. Real clean. I thought you know, competition was great tonight. DRS really coming through with a solid race. So happy with the way the race went. Unfortunately for us and everyone in the Chevy camp, it looks like either it was a human error or an iRacing bug where the Chevys all went back to the setup from Michigan. So we were kind of behind the 8 ball there with the setup. Made the car a little bit tighter than the Toyotas and the Fords. So unfortunately, there's really not much I could do to catch those 2 Toyotas with you know, PK and Caden out there just walking away from us in that final run. But I knew, you know, it was me and Bentley there fighting for a podium. So it was good racing with him, just trying to keep him behind me and keeping it clean there through the end.
Yeah.
And congrats to Caden. He you know, took it home and had a good race.
Yeah, he kind of walked away with it right there at the end. I mean, a little over 5.5 second win over Paul, but you know, hey, it was solid racing. I mean, like I said, we had that 1 caution there, you know, at the beginning of, you know, of the race. It was like lap 8, lap 9, somewhere around in there. And after that, dude, it was just straight up green flag throughout the whole thing, other than the stage cautions. Now, I do got to ask a question, though. You get down here to the wire of the race, you know, you get, you know, 20 laps to go, 10 laps to go. I do got to ask, did y'all have plenty of fuel to make it, or did y'all have to save it? If so, how much?
Yeah, no, we were good. We had about 70 laps of fuel, so once we took the green with like 68 to go, we had a couple in the tank. If we had a green white checker, we would have had to pit, but we didn't need tires then anyways. And I was hoping for that because that was really the only chance I'd have to get up there with Caden and PK.
Okay. So y'all had technically plenty of fuel. So
yeah.
All right. Well, that's always, you know, trying to figure it out. You know, I failed to ask again yet here tonight. So, you know, but, you know, great race. Great race here tonight, man. Of course, you know, one more race here before we get into the, you know, Christmas break, or Christmas and New Year's break, I should say. You know, we go to the community swimming pool next week, Iowa. How do you feel about Iowa to finalize, really, 2024?
Yeah, that actually might be my least favorite oval track in the service. I haven't been able to get a handle on that track, so we'll see what happens. If I can keep it clean and not have a spin next week, then I'll be happy.
All right, yeah, I think it's gonna be a good race. We'll see kind of what happens there December the 19th. So, man, awesome job out here tonight, Ryan. That was a solid performance by not only you but everybody out here this evening. So, you know, great, you know, overcoming, you know, what happened in the trucks at Nashville. We won't talk about it, but, you know, these Cup cars are a totally different animal, and you guys really were able to overcome the adversity with that setup issue too. So that really might have scared y'all, but y'all really snapped right to it. So great job by that, all the Chevy guys out there that were able to do that. So, Ryan, awesome job, buddy. Final thought, shout-outs, thanks you would again before you go celebrate your 3rd out here tonight and get ready for Iowa.
Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, you know, just thanks to everyone for putting the league on. I say it every week. You know, it's really a lot of fun to come out and race with these guys. Always respectful, good company. So, you know, Bob, Terry, you know, Mike that put the league on. Thank you for doing it every week, and glad to have you back here. Yep. Thanks for coming back and broadcasting the race for us this week.
Yeah, I was sick last week, so that was out of my control. So I was sleeping, but I was running fever and everything. We won't get into it, but I'm feeling a lot better this week. So
glad to hear it.
Yeah, I really appreciate the kind words, Ryan. We'll go celebrate, you know, your 3rd here tonight, buddy. We'll see you next week for Iowa.
Thank you. We'll see you then.
Thank you, bud. All right, well, that is going to bring us here to our 2nd place finisher here tonight. And, you know, now we actually get to pick on PK because I jinxed him. Yeah! No, I'm just playing. I hate doing that. But, I mean, it happened. I mean, we interview you after the stage of victory, and, you know, you got the stage, and, you know, let's talk about it, you know, Paul. What happened?
Well, Kate and I got a little bit too close together, and it literally, with cold tires and that much aero, it just literally it sucked me around. I couldn't believe I had to do some dirt tracking saving there. I can't believe I saved it and nobody hit me.
Yeah,
So
right.
and I drove that thing back with a vengeance to go back up to the top. I think I got 4th in that stage for the second stage.
Yeah, you did, because you finished right ahead of Jeff. You went all the way back to like 7th after that happened. And I'm like, oh my God, is he going to be able to get back up there? And I felt bad, but you know, it is what it is. You know it works that way, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. It freaked me out. I'm like, whoa, and then like I said, I you know me, I used to race on dirt a lot, so I still do, but I think that really helps when it comes to when your car's sliding around and being able to adjust the car and brake correctly and get that car turned back straight. And that's what I did, and just was able to just concentrate and focus on getting back up front so I could clean that curse that you put on me for a few minutes. But it was a great race. I mean, I had so much fun, and again, this is one of the tracks I despise, because I literally feel like every time I race here, I'm either burning that right front off, or there's wrecks, or something is always happening here. But tonight I just found a groove, and it just felt good, and I was able to get in there. So it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, it was a great race. I know it didn't really affect you any at all, but you know, we talked to Ryan about that. A little hiccup with the setup, how how it went back to the Michigan, and you know, that kind of hurts all the Chevy guys, but it seemed like they did really a really good job of, you know, understanding it, and then man, they were right there. They just kept digging at it, and nothing major happened. I mean, that's what you call willing it.
Yep. And that's the caliber of drivers that we got in this league. That, you know, it's not just the setups; it's the guys that can take the car, no matter what condition it is, and being able to adjust their driving styles to make sure that the car's, you know, turning into the corners well and being able to get up there. But unfortunately that glitch or whatever happened there was burning the right fronts off a lot more than it was us Toyota guys or Ford guys. I mean, I think it was all of a Chevy deal. So that's unfortunate. But yeah, it was fun. I was I took a little bit longer to get back up to, you know, to second place, and I kind of wore my tire out a lot more than Caden. So I just kind of, you know, 20 laps ago, I just really had nothing for him anymore, because he had, you know, he started up front, and I didn't start up front, and I just didn't have the tires left at the end. He had like 60% and I had 42%. So he had quite a bit more front tire of his car than mine. But
hey, don't start yawning.
Oh, dude, I'm tired. It was 23 below up here this morning.
Oh,
so
no.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this winter. So.
Well, I know it's about to get even colder up there. I've seen the precursor to what they're saying here in the next couple of weeks could be, not only for y'all, but us down here in the South, too.
Oh, yeah.
It's about to get brutally cold. Just stay safe, man, and, you know, keep that heat going.
Oh, yeah. Yep. You see all the good-looking new cars out there that James and I painted up on our team. It's looking pretty sharp out there. Yeah. We're pretty proud of our team, and it was a lot cleaner this week.
Yeah,
so.
a lot cleaner this week. And what about that finish from that number 50, man? The top 5 for Mr. Steven out there. Y'all been working
Ain't that
with
something?
him.
Yeah, we've been working with him. He gets hard on himself, but you know what? That's the kind of guy that wants to learn, and he's getting the seat time in, and he's doing better every week. We're pretty proud of Steven.
Yeah. He just taking it, you know, a lap at a time, car at a time, and like I kept telling him, PK, you know, Rudy was big about it. You know, just get out there and get that seat time. Everything will come to you. Just get that seat time, and when you think you got enough, get more.
Yep. I mean, you look at myself. You know, I came from the dirt background in IndyCar, and coming over to these cars was a heck of a transition. And I went from the top 15. 6 months later, I'm in the top 10s, And 6 months later, now I'm a contender for first place a lot in
Yep.
the league. So it's gathering these points stuff. It's seat time, man. That's
Yep.
all it comes down to is learning the car, learning the tracks, and then be able to know. Biggest thing is learning how people drive around you and how to either not get mad when they get close to you and let them go, and then be able to come back to them, or back off and be a little bit smarter and safer than. You
Yes.
got some aggressive guys out there. You just got to kind of leave them alone a little bit and let them kind of fumble around themselves. You give them enough rope, they're going to hang themselves.
Yep.
So it's better to keep your car clean than whacked out and sitting in the pits with no points. So
Right, yeah, that mistake's gonna happen at some point. So
Yep.
and it's bit us all. It even bit me when I was driving, but I don't drive no more. I'm in the broadcast booth. Yes, I pulled that on y'all here tonight. So when you go back and watch the broadcast, PK, you're gonna hear it. So, but anyway,
Oh boy.
yeah, I see how it is. See, I see where my friends are.
Yeah.
Always picking on me. But anyway, awesome.
Well, if we didn't pick on you, we wouldn't love you. So
I
that's
know.
the way it is, man.
I know. Well, awesome
No,
job.
Thanks, buddy.
Yep.
Hayden did a hell of a job tonight. So he's
Mhm.
I'm getting sick of seeing him up there. I'm just teasing you,
Nah.
Caden. It's all fun. It gives you competition to work with. So I
Yep.
mean, he's a younger kid, so he's got a little quicker reactions at times and whatnot. But it's fun. We had a good crowd tonight, and these it seems like Thursday night's been a little bit cleaner. We got some new guys in here that have been doing a lot better. So yeah, it's been fun.
Well, next week, buddy, for round number 4, before we get to the break, Christmas and New Year's, man, how do you feel about the community swimming pool? That's what I call it.
Oh yeah, I love Iowa. I really do. I know Jeff absolutely hates
Oh,
it, but
well, we know Jeff hates every track, but he still does
yeah,
good at them.
that's
So.
what I told him. He told me that last time, and he won the darn thing. So I'm like, the heck with you, Jeff.
Right.
I hate this track. I'm not doing very well. He takes the checkers.
Yep.
Like, what?
Yep. He lying.
Yeah, he lying like a dog.
Yep.
He lying like a dog.
Yep.
But, well, I'd just like to thank all my teammates and you for broadcasting it, and Bob for putting this on and putting up with some new drivers and some shenanigans that have been going on. But he's been taking care of this league pretty good, so hopefully it'll continue to grow. But yeah, thanks all my teammates and everybody, and that's it. That's all I got, man. Hope everybody has a good Christmas break, and that's it. I'm out, man.
All righty. Well, we got one more race before we get to it. So
Yep,
we'll
yep.
see what happens next week in Iowa, buddy. Go celebrate your second here tonight. Great points tonight, buddy, and we'll see you next week.
Peace.
Peace.
Later, dude.
All righty. Well, that is going to bring us to our winner here tonight, and he will take us. I'll give him as much time as he wants to take as well. Caden Henry, buddy, your second win of the season. You led 68 laps. You did start outside of the top 5 and 6th, and you were up there, racing it up throughout the night here tonight. We had that one yellow at about lap 8, lap 9, somewhere around in there, and man, it went green from there other than the stage of yellows. But Caden, we got to talk about your showcase, how you were able to, overcome any type of adversities you might have had out there with, really the tires really, I guess, wearing off here. 68 laps into that run, buddy. Talk about it. We got to hear from you, bud.
Yeah, for me, it's just all about controlling the pace of the race once I got to the lead, and just run as slow as they will let me. That was the name of my strategy, was try and run my own race.
So just take it one lap at a time. Don't mirror drive. Whatever happens behind you happens, and just do your thing. That's what you wanted to do.
Yeah, pretty much. Just get clean air, and I kind of knew I could throw it in a little deeper than Ryan and Bentley if I wanted to. I didn't really race PK until that last stage there, and just kind of adapted to his driving style, and basically just did what I needed to do to keep ahead of him.
Oh, okay. You blew his doors off, though. You beat him by 5.7 seconds.
Yeah,
But, hey, I am going to go ahead and say it. because, you know, you could have made a slight mistake and it could have cost you. How was you able to really, you know, save the tires as much as you did? What were they? If you can even give us that information here at the end of the race, you know, maybe try something maybe different next season, or maybe do the same thing. I mean, what were they?
I don't really have an accurate number as far as the tires are concerned, but I mean, I just took a wider entry than most of these guys. A lot of them were entering pretty shallow, and um, if I was behind somebody, I was taking a different line.
Okay.
It was all about clean air tonight.
Oh, wow. So, yeah, clean air. We even talked about it. Clean air is so important. You know, you get out in that clean air, you don't have anybody really around you to worry about giving you that aero push. So, you know, you could just kind of stay out front and, you know, kind of work the track the way you needed to. So, and that's what you did. So, awesome job, Cade, man. Your second win of the season here. Of course, you know, the season really, I guess you could say, really still just getting started. You know, we're only coming up on round 4 next week in Iowa. How do you feel about Iowa?
I think it's pretty much going to be the same as tonight as far as like clean air goes, because I mean, the trucks have pretty much the same amount of downforce, and we saw last season that it was about clean air and, you know, just being up front so you don't have to scrub your tires.
I guess we'll kind of see what happens at Iowa next week. I call it the community swimming pool like Rudy does. So I particularly don't like Iowa, but I know a lot of drivers do. So, you know, we'll see what happens at Iowa. You know, we don't know race to race. Awesome win out here tonight, though, Cade, man. Your second one of the season. Of course, I'll get that image updated there. Hopefully, you know, everybody likes that. Now I don't even have to guess how many wins they have. Everybody can see it. So, makes it even better. Caden, awesome job out here tonight, buddy. Any other final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate? Anything else you want to talk about as well?
I just hope that more of the races turn out like tonight, where there's not really many incidents happening, and you know, all the racing, we had good hard racing up front, and it was clean. You know, we made a little bit of contact a few times, but
Yeah.
you know, it's not like we were out there dooring each other and, you know, wrecking our stuff. So I enjoyed the way the race went tonight. It was hard, it was fair, and you know, I think with these group of guys, that is, you know, easily attainable. And you know, we'll go get it next week. You know, shout out to man, my brain's farting right now. Grow Masters. Shout out to Grow Masters. You know, sponsoring the Cup cars this season.
Yep.
As you know, having partners makes things a lot easier on everybody. You know, shout out to the guys that we show up week in, week out. You know, the competition is hard and it's fun and it's a challenge every week because you're gonna get a different show. It's the same show, but it's different every week.
Yeah.
It's enjoyable. There's parity. There's not one person dominating. All the viewers, you know, you for putting on the show, Bob and Terry and Mike for doing all the admin stuff. Shout out to Mom for watching again. I'm pretty sure she's watching, so shout her out.
I don't know if she wasn't chatting, but you know, a lot of people don't. They just like watching, and I love it. I love it when people just you watch or chat. You know, it brings the viewers out there, and so a big shout out to, of course, Mama Oaks. So anybody else you want to got any other shout outs, bud?
That's all I can think of.
All righty, buddy. We'll go celebrate your win out here tonight. My brother said 2 of 3 this season. He said you need to be fired. So just wanted to throw that out there to you. But great win out here tonight, buddy. We'll see what happens in Iowa next week. And, you know, go celebrate your victory out here tonight, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, well, that was Cade. Now, he put himself down here in the interview waiting room, so we're going to go ahead and bring him up here tonight. Stephen Lane in that Purple Heart Homes, MaxspeedTV, Grow Masters, beautiful, beautiful paint out there here tonight, but that's not why I brought you up here, buddy, man. Awesome job out there, bud. Top 5. Man, and as PK said it, I couldn't say it any better. Every week, bud, getting better and better at it, man. Talk about your run out there tonight and how you you know, were able to, you know, adjust throughout the race and, you know, make your passes when need be and your battles. Man, we got to hear from you, buddy.
Well, the main thing is I was just running my race. I wasn't really worried about, you know, what everybody else was doing. I was just like we were talking about earlier, being patient and when somebody make a mistake, I'd capitalize and just holding my lines and making that run when they did make the
Yep.
mistake and trying to save tires. So I mean, that last stint, I think I was 55-80 on the right side. So
Oh.
did pretty good on 64 laps. So
Yeah, well, looking at it here, I've got the stint here. It looks like that stint was 68 laps. Of course, yeah,
68.
of course, you did have the pace laps there too, so those really don't count. I think we had 3 pace laps, 3 or 4, somewhere around in there. Anyway, but a full 68 lap run, Steven. That's outstanding because I'm sure tires for everybody was pretty much shot, or getting close to being that way.
Yeah, on the short runs, everybody was running hard during the stages and was trying to jockey to get up there to get those stage points. But driving hard like that, they were burning their tires up. And like I said, I was running my race and
Yep.
I saved tire when these guys were. I think at stage one and stage two, I was still in the 80s, and some of these guys was talking, that they were in the 70s. So
Wow.
yeah, so it was I kind of had that game plan coming in and was just gonna, basically wait on my spots, and that's what I did. So I mean, I got to give a shout out to PK and Jeff and James and those guys because they were talking to me throughout the race. And Jeff, that last, me and Jeff was battling there for a minute for that fifth place spot. But his tires were so gone, and I had enough tire left. I just went around him and just kind of walked away from him.
Yeah, we looks like you beat him by a little over, well, right at a little over 4.5 seconds. But like I was telling, talking to PK and Ron and them about that, slightest mistake, and he would have been right back at you. So
Oh
you
yeah,
really had to
yeah.
be careful.
Yeah, and my focus was just doing what I'd been doing through the whole race and hitting my marks and backing my corners up, and that's exactly what I did, and yeah, it paid off for me.
Yeah, it did. Well, awesome job, man. Top 5, great points night for you here tonight. Of course, you unofficially got 0x, but I'm looking at ATVO, and you know how ATVO can have hiccups. So, but I'm showing 0x, so that would be 2 bonus points going your way, along with the stage finish. I believe you had there in 4th. Yeah, you finished 4th there in stage 2, I believe, right
Did
ahead.
I really?
I believe so, wasn't it?
I didn't think I
Uh,
was that high up, but
I don't know. Somewhere around in there. I know it was somewhere around in there somewhere. I don't know. I would have to look at it again. But anyway, you are going to get 2, it looks like, for having 0x. So, great points night, top 5 finish, but awesome job. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and ask you, because you're down here. We got Iowa next week. How much experience and practice do you have at Iowa?
I've actually run pretty good at Iowa before. I think I've got a top 5 finish there. Again, it's just with that track, just saving your tire, hitting your marks, and just trying to stay out of trouble. It's a pretty wide track. There's several different lines you can run. Definitely, I've known guys that are real good at running that high line and running the midline. So I mean, there's 3 lanes there that you can run in, and I think I'll be okay. I'm probably going to hopefully get a top 10. That's what I'm shooting for.
Oh, awesome job out here tonight, buddy, in a 5th spot. I'm going to go ahead and ask you, any, final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your 5th place finish out here tonight, buddy. A solid top 5 for you, and get ready for Iowa next week, man. Mike Short.
Well, first of all, I got to thank Greg with Grow Masters, sponsoring both of our leagues for Downforce. Awesome to have him on board and sponsoring both series. Terry and Bob for what they do, Mike for taking care of all the points. Definitely a shout out to my teammates, Bentley and Charlie, PK, Jeff, James. Ron is getting back into it and taking care. Trying to get back in there and get back into it. And then my buddy Todd, from Missouri, there he tries to help out. If he's got any tips, he's usually pretty good about giving them out. So, and the rest of the guys, in that run this league, I'm glad we had a really good, clean race tonight. I love those long. I'm Jeff probably said it best. Well, I think you're a long run type of guy, so obviously it showed. But big shout out to everybody and our fans there. And again, you and MaxspeedTV for what you guys do. It's just awesome to have.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it, Steven. Man, yeah, thank you for the kind words there. And we got still several races in the season. Technically, we're just really getting started still yet. So a lot of season left to go. A lot of things can definitely happen. A lot of things can definitely change.
Well, obviously with the setups tonight,
I heard about
that. Was a snafu, yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that, and of course it didn't affect y'all. It affected the guys in the Chevys, from what I heard. And
several of the guys said they were selling their Chevrolets. So
Jeff being probably one of them.
I think so.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't surprise me. I wouldn't drive a Chevy either. I'm just playing.
Oh, see, that's what all I drive in real life.
No.
Hey, I appreciate you guys.
Yeah. All righty, Steven. Well, go celebrate your P5 here, buddy. I'll send you back up to the OGR room, and I'll finish it out here tonight, buddy. Awesome job.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. All righty. Well, that was Steven Lane up here finishing in the fifth spot. Bentley did finish in fourth. He had already taken his car behind the wall here, too, at the end of it. And I think he's even out of the, he's even out of TeamSpeak here as well. But we're going to go ahead and get down here to the unofficial results, pending any admin stuff they have to do. But I think it's going to be a pretty clear and cut, easy night for Mike. But anything can happen. Caden grabbing his second win of the season here tonight. Awesome job by Caden. PK there in second. Brian third. Bentley fourth. And we just got done talking to Steven there, grabbing a top five in fifth. Jeff Hollingsworth sixth. Todd McGregor seventh. Keith Hanlon in eighth. Kevin Gunther ninth. Dave Hunt in 10th. Bob Lockevar in 11th. Mike Whitaker 12th. Lonnie Barrington 13th. Bill Petroff 14th. Daniel Williams 15th. Hanover 5th 16th. Charlie Wood 17th. Thomas Taylor in 18th. Corey Moore 19th. And John Anderson in 20th. James Doerr at 21st. Tyler White trying to get back into it. Been a while since he's been out here with them. So, back here going to finish in 22nd, but, still, like I said, trying to get back into it. Ronald McManus trying to get back into it as well, back here in 23rd. Fred Williams, of course, did not start here tonight. But again, our winner here tonight, Caden Henry Oaks, grabbing the victory here tonight at Nashville Superspeedway. Now, we are going to be off tomorrow night here on MaxspeedTV, but we will be back here Saturday with OP for season 16. That will be December the 14th, actually on mine and my wife's anniversary. The 08 of Daytona, sponsored by Andrew Schroeder. So, a big shout out to Andrew for sponsoring that race on Saturday. But, like I said, we'll be off tomorrow night. So everybody just take it easy tomorrow night. If you are in a cold snap, please stay safe. Keep as warm as you possibly can. And, we'll see you Saturday. We'll be off Sunday and Monday. We'll be right back at it Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Downforce Grow Masters Truck Series Tuesday. The finale at Palms Wednesday. And then back at it for the Cup Series for Downforce Grow Masters Next Gen Cup Series on Thursday before the Christmas and New Year's break. But a big shout out to everybody out there here tonight. Dylan, my brother, Brendan out there. It looks like James out there here tonight said 96 to the tech shed. This is, well, I won't finish it off, but that's what he said anyway. Mr. James out there. Brian Odell out in chat. We also had Greg Kasner out there in chat as well. Our sponsor for the Cup Series and the Truck Series as well. Of course, their holiday sale on their Deer Mineral, or manufacturers of Deer Mineral fortified with vitamins and an organic all-natural dewormer, available at walmart.com. It's on sale right now for $19.95. Buy a bucket, buy 2 buckets, buy a pallet of buckets. Check them out. Persimmon flavored and the red apple delicious flavored as well. It is a supplement to help get rid of all the nasty stuff in deer. So, big shout out to you, Greg, out there for, coming on board and sponsoring both the Truck and the Cup Series. But, that's going to do it here tonight for MaxspeedTV. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in here tonight. Until next time, stay safe. Thank you all, and have a good night.